quit school. I quit going to school. I'm no longer attending college. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Isn't here? And today I just want to fill you again on something. I quit school. I quit going to school. I'm no longer attending college. So you guys might ask, why is it like this? Like, why did I make this decision after I've made vlogs on me preparing for school? And just that was around October, no, September. So I quit around October ending or 1st of November. So why I did it was because when I came here, I was not up to 18 yet. So after I clocked 18, I did um my first class, which was like I came during that was during COVID. So obviously school were closed, and I didn't study for 2020, and then 2021 I applied for a school here that is called CPIA, but it's like a school for stranieri, which is called like strangers or people outside of Italy that didn't go to school here for them to practice the Italian language and everything. So I started, going for the school, and then the second COVID hit, and I stayed at home. We did a lot of online classes, and I joined through. So I did the first part of the class, which was A1. A1 is like the A1 of the Italian language, where you can learn the basics of the Italian language, both the alphabet and everything. So after that, come 2022, I did my Adue plus my Testa Media, and I graduated. That was 2023. So I got my diploma for the Testa Media, because Testa Media is like secondary school, like JSS1, I think. Then the Superiore is the SS1. No? This is like the basics in Nigeria. I'm just, put it there. I don't know other countries how they, rate or how similar the names are. So now, and after I finished that one, and 2025, so I went there and I registered. I did everything that I told myself, yes, I'm going to, do it. I'm going to study. I'm going to do this. So I felt it was going to be easy. Yeah, I know people might tell me, okay, it's college, it's not going to be easy. But then I looked at it the way the SS, like the senior secondary school in Nigeria was, and it was hell of easy. But the subject we are like much. We study storia, which is history, matematica, which is mathematics, inglese, English, Spanish, Spanish. We studied also, I think, musica, which is music. Then there's another one they call, okay, we also studied scienza della terra, scienza dell'umane, which is scienza della terra is like earth science, scienza dell'umane, human science. And then we also studied psychology, psychologia, which is psychology. And we studied also methodology operative, is like methodology of operative operations, which I haven't heard before. This was my first time of hearing this kind of subject. I don't even know if there was a subject like that existed before. So I was so surprised. We had like up to more than 10. We even have art, yes, which is arts. So we have to do arts, music, methodology operative, which is like the three of them are like one in one, but you are going to write the text and the exams separately. We also did law, and law was a little like some of the teachers that I liked them. I like them. Like our history teacher was nice. The way she taught and everything is nice. We also had Italiano. Italiano was nice. The everything was simple. But Spanish, oh Jesus Christ, like Spanish was very very difficult, and she was too fast. She knew that a lot of people there is not like we are in like in separate divisions, whereby they have like the science and the art students, but it's called commerciale, and the other one, social sanitaria, which is social sanitaria, people that are going to doing like med course, let's say doctors, nurses, psychologists, or anything that contains med or science. Then if you're going for commercial, which is like people are going to be studying let's say media, the other one, what's it called, uh maybe banking and finance, all those stuff, you're going to go there because that is what is going to help you to get into the university if you want. Now, Get me this this superiore. It's like after you're done with it, you may or may not go into the university depending on what you choose. Now, if you're going to be going to university, there's also a way that you can go about it. I've forgotten the way that they explained it. It was a bit longer and a bit difficult. So I know people who grew up here or who were, born here, they will see it as easy. But based on I have lived in Nigeria for like what 18 years of my life. I was born there, I schooled there, then I came over here and I saw another way. There was no way I could cope. I tried my best to cope. You guys know I'm very, very optimistic person. I tried my best and I saw that I was getting drained. Like I was on the verge of getting depressed. I would go to work and you guys know I did two types of work. After that, I would come back and we close. Like this school was not in the morning or in the afternoon. If we were in the afternoon, I would have said okay, fine, good. After I finish maybe from work, I finish by 12. So after I finish by 12, obviously, or even 12:30, I'm able to meet up, and then maybe if we close around 6 or 7, I go home and sleep. But no, I go to work in the morning. My first work, which is at H&M, I close. I go to work I wake up by 5:30. I go to work by 6. I get there by 7. I finish by 9:30. I wait for bus. I go to my second work. I finish by 12. Before I can get home, maybe almost 1 o'clock or 1, because it's like 1 hour 40 minutes depending on traffic. Now I go there and I rest. My school start by 6. I need to wake up. I need to sleep like 4 hours or rest for 4 hours. Then I start going to school by 5. Get there maybe by 5:40 by bicycle or with bus. And then when I get there, I will start by 6 and then we'll close by 11:55, which is like just call it 12 o'clock in the midnight. And then when I get home, I get home like just by 12:30 in the midnight, and I have work again the next day by 6. So it was more of I was killing myself, and it seemed as if when we are in test, like we are doing tests, I can't read, or I mean, sorry, I can't study, or I'm not intelligent, because basically on my test I was just failing it. The only test that I know that I passed was the Spaniolo, which was I saw that it was difficult, and I passed it. And then the other one I also passed, but those ones are like fair marks, like six. So the other one was 7. In my English, you guys know, based on I come from an English country. But the problem is English was even the easiest, because what they said there was the basic. Like when I see, like they're saying, my name is, I am going through, all those kind of stuff. That's what was certain. They're like the English was not even a standard. Then I saw that okay, fine. I can't continue. I told my classmate, like, this is not what I envisioned. I thought maybe it was going to be like choose few subjects, and even they even brought out that the subject we are going to choose. So how did I choose this and they are giving us this? So it was too much, and they were saying, okay, the government said that they were going to reduce some of the subject, that it was too much. Yeah, even if I can't wait for the government. Plus, my age, I can't keep waiting, and it's not even guaranteed that they were going to pass me. And plus, if you keep failing, you keep repeating. So it was a sort of confusing stuff. I told my mom, I told my sister, I told my friends. We were like, okay, if you can't do it, please just quit. And I decided that I was going to quit. But then my dad told me that I can't, like, in all my family, you guys get this, all my family members, they are educated. Like, education is one thing in my family that you can't outrun. You must do it, because basically you have to be a graduate. My sister is a graduate, all my siblings are graduates, all my cousins are graduates. So basically I'm not the one that's going to be left out. Now I I said, I was thinking, how will I be a graduate in Italy? I can't be a graduate with this kind of, because if you want to study as and like here in Italy, unless you're coming from Nigeria, coming from another country where you bring your documents and then you can study that. But since I've lived there, they are not seeing me as like a citizen. Not like I'm not a citizen here, but if I want to study here, I can bring my WAEC results. I have to do with the one that I got here. But then if I also want to get into university, I need that superior. I can't use my Tessa Media. This Tessa Media, you can't use it to get into the university. So I was like, oh, what am I going to do? And you know what? I just cut it off, and I decided that I was planning to, drumroll please, I'm planning to travel to the United Kingdom, probably England, because I have family members there. I have my friend is there, like one of my very 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 good best friend is there. So I want to go there. I want to study my psychology. Plus the year I'm going to be studying there is like 4 years. Whereas here I will have to do this period, like 2 to 3 years, and I have to do extra 4 years for the psychology. Then everything will round up 6 to 7 years, while as in UK is like 3 to 4 years. So you see, it's I'm 24 years old. Imagine when you add like 7 years to how old would someone be when they are out of university? I know there is no age barrier in studying, but I can't wait. So that's why I stopped. So these are the reasons I stopped. Now, a lot of people, I even spoke to my colleagues at work. They were telling me that they themselves, that they were Italians, they didn't like the bureaucracy of Italian. Like it drains you. It drains you to the maximum. I know a lot of people. Even that my friend that went to UK, she was here before she left. It's so bad that you can't, as a, like, you guys should consider strangers. Like, we are not telling you guys should change internally or change your way of life or change the way you do things, but make it easier for people who are coming here to study, for them to be able to study. This is just what we're asking for. Please, if the Italian government are saying that, they should just try and see a way to make it easier for people who are coming here. Because I love Italy. I love Italy. Italy is a nice country. It's a nice country, regardless of what a lot of people will say. It's a nice country. It's a country that I love their culture. I love their music. No, sorry, not their music. Sorry, I love their fashion. I love their food. Their architecture. Everything is nice, but just that the problem is with school now. Getting, like, if you get into the universities here are very nice. Like, they're one of the best even the one in my city, Padua University, is one of the oldest university in the whole world, and one of the best university to study psychology, I think, in Europe, I think. But it's just the way of getting into that particular university that's problem. It's not the university itself. So that's why. So I what my plan is now, starting from in coming next year, I'm going to try my best to save up a lot of money to be able to apply for some universities in this then, or in the UK, and then I'll move there by, let's say, 2027. 2027, yeah, because I'm going to be working throughout the 2026, 2027, maybe by, I'll start the school process by January 2027. So that's just it. And you guys should let me know. Do you think I made the right choice? Although I know I'm moving in the way I want, and I'm praying to God to make it possible for me as this. But I just want to also know, do you guys think I made the right choice? And also, I want to point something out. If you're someone out there who is thinking the same as me, move out of your comfort zone, because sometimes your comfort zone might be something that is drowning you. So move out from there and find a way to surround yourself with good people. Because I also learned that the good people around me were the ones that, there's something that when you ask someone, did I make a right choice, and then a lot of people are telling you yes, that means you have something going on. But if maybe you say something and then a lot of people are telling you, no, 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 this is that, then something is wrong somewhere. So you have to know, retrace your step and know how to go about it. But that's just all for today. So this is just a small heads up I wanted to give you guys. One thing I want to point out is I'll be doing a giveaway of the Red Dragon keyboard. It's a low profile keyboard. So if you are interested in that particular giveaway, you should like, share, subscribe, and comment on my next video, or when I'm uploading that, I will let you guys know when the giveaway is going to be ready, because I don't know particularly when I'm going to be shooting that video, but definitely coming this January, on the first week of January, it will be out. It definitely will be out. So I'm planning on putting out more content, so you guys should support me. This is a way of giving back to my community. And yeah.